On to 19:42 on the clock, and we officially start heat number 2. Lakey Peterson looked brilliant in her opening round. Really some great looks at two-turn combos, some variety in there as well. And meanwhile, could we get this one started? A paddle for Lakey Peterson. She will get into this little right-hander here. Whitewater's going to slow her down, so haven't seen a turn in a while.
Make sure your core's engaged. Don't throw your back out.
Here comes Lakey, non-priority heat with Lulu. Just kind of feeling her way on the first point. Now she's got a ton of speed to burn here. She just throws it off the top, incomplete.
But just the way the wave like breathes, it does these things where it rides just a lot bigger.
As we take another look at Lakey, what happened here, Jesse?
Yeah, exactly what he mentioned. The wave breathes here, right there. And, like, she just disengaged, and, like, that little bump.
Yeah, you're trying to help the young team, and next thing you know,
fell into it.
Simpo gets shocked. Lulu was out there in the free surf yesterday. Were you taking some notes from everyone warming up?
Yeah, they were all going pretty deep, like catching those little rolling northeast kind of into the bowl. She's going to need a lot less.
Now chipping in is Lakey Peterson. She's trying to get around the corner here. Successful in getting there. Just a redirect, and now lighting up that lip section. Comes down with it, stays on her feet. Her best so far in the non-priority side.
And Brett.
Yeah, this is a good Lakey, I think with her too, she wanted to just, I think when you're under priority, you want to get the ball rolling. If you can get a 5 or, even a couple 4s, you feel pretty comfortable.
Speaking of Lulu, as she fades on the open face on her home break. Nice water moving off the rail for Luana. That's got to be her signature move, huh, Jesse?
Totally. When she opens up, that's her best turn, and you can see in the previous result. Let's see it right here. She's taking off. No, I think that's what she had. That nice cutty, just setting up actually for this moment right here. Just bringing it all the way around. Very composed.
Simmers went from a 5.9 this morning to a 5.11. Tommy Whitaker, her coach and caddy out here, saying that there's a little more wind on the face, and they wanted to step it up so she had more paddle power and be able to drive around in the little bit choppier conditions. So, and I think it's she was on a Pang this morning. I think she's on a different board now. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but she's got a brand new 5.11 under her feet at the moment.
And just getting fat pretty quickly. But Lakey, on the other hand, actually heard that she's stepped it up now just with that increase in swell and a little bit of wind to her 6.4. And I was talking to Britt earlier today, and he was saying that this 6.4 she's on now, Lakey believes that...
Right, but that's part of life, and...
Ooh, fun wave here. Late drop, controlling it. Lakey Peterson, and pulls up and has to avoid the lip. Didn't really allow her to pull in. So a long way to go just to step off. She still has her lead. Just, when you look at the rankings, Katie's obviously always inspired to win, but the title race is always fun, even if it's stop 2, Flick. I'm sure Katie's going, okay, I've got to match them all. 10 seconds to go in the heat with Luana and Lakey. Lulu, important ride, big closeout hack, but she can't hang on.
She has it 100%. She pulls that turn, she's into the quarters.
Oh, and she knows it too. She's thinking at least a quarter before she's moving on to capitalize on points before the midseason cut approaches. She'll bounce back as she heads to Europe, and Lakey Peterson will move on into the quarterfinals.